Okay, there you go, folks. That is... Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vinyltreasure Show. I'm your host, Johnny G. John Galindo, coming to you live on this Sunday evening, August 23rd, 2026. It's a Sunday edition of the Vinyltreasure Show. Glad to see some of you. You were just here not too many hours ago here on the program. We're going to continue where we left off. Actually, I got a couple records from 1957, but you're going to hear the later sound. Well, you're going to hear the late 1950s into 1963. We're closing with a song out of California from 1963. But welcome to the program. Was kind of like my niece and her boyfriend came over. Was her birthday was yesterday, I think. My sister Lori and her husband were here. My nephew came over. So my mother made a cake here for a while. They went out to have an early dinner. And then I was kind of cleaning a couple records to get ready for the show, and I added a couple of bonus things today. So anyway, but welcome to the Sunday edition of the Vinyltreasure Show, only live on YouTube. Interesting thing is that I am, well, at least a couple hours ago, I'm only 20 subscribers short of 5,000. So I could get to 5,000 subscribers tonight, which means I would want to do a celebration of some sort. Well, Bill's going to be here on Thursday, so I can't do the Thursday show, but I'm going to have to do something for that. I have to think about it a little bit. But anyway, we opened up with a request. Got all your requests. I got a Collector Corner record from, it's in the 1962 slot on the Amber label, but got all your requests this evening. This was a request that we opened up with, as some of you may have remembered that tune back in May of 1958, but it's a request for Dennis Fawcett in our YouTube chat room, and this is Dwayne Eddy and his twangy guitar. He was originally from Corning, New York, born April 26, 1936, and began a long association with producer, songwriter Lee Hazelwood, okay, and he wrote this tune along with Lee Hazelwood. I like this record. I like some of the, what's the other one that I like by him? I think his first one. I'm I'm trying to think of the name. But anyway, this charted number 6 on the Billboard chart, number 8 on the R&B chart from May of '58 by request for Dennis Fawcett, Dwayne Eddy and his twangy guitar. Rebel Rouser is the name of the tune. That's on the Jamie record label. If you have the West Coast press of this record on the Monarch press, they mentioned something about a movie that was completely wrong. I don't know how they did that or why they did that, but check your copy if you have a West Coast press, because they talk about a movie. But anyway, I digress. Well, let us start it off here. I got a record from '58, then 2 from '57, so I decided to flip over. Was a couple weeks ago, I think SMB, Steve B, requested this group from Brooklyn, New York on the AMP3 record label. It was their biggest hit. I featured a tune called One Summer Night, but I like the flip side too. It's a pretty cool up-tempo tune by them. Got to play the flip sides of your records, Larry Neal. And this is the flip side of One Summer Night. Decided to open up with this one. Tune written by the group's manager. His name is Danny Webb. Of course, the lead singer of the Dan Lears, his name is Jimmy Weston. And normally they don't do up-tempos, okay, but I like this one from April 1958. We open up with the Dan Lears on the AMP3 record label, the B-side to One Summer Night. It's called Wheelin' and a Dealin'. Here you go, the Dan Lears. Okay, B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure show. That one there, the B-side to the Dan Lears One Summer Night, their debut single on the AMP3 record label. You may own it on the Mercury label also. Mercury distributed AMP3 records anyway, at least on that single. April 1958, that is Jimmy Weston on lead. Wheelin' and a Dealin' is the name of the tune. Johnny G sometimes had to wheel and deal on a lot of my records in my collection, even though normally I don't like trading for 45s. I mean, for so many years, people wanted to get certain records out of my collection. And I think it first started, I did a guest spot on Dan Romanello's R&B, the R&B review on FUV. So I brought up, I think I told you this story, I brought up a couple records. I think I brought up the Swans on Steamboat, and I brought up the Frankie Irvin. Yeah, Frankie Irvin, Some Other Guy on the Heart label. So he says to me, he's holding the record in his hand. He says, you know, this is my record. And I said, no, it's not your record. It's my record. He says, yes, but I own this before you. I said, that is correct, Danny. You owned it before me. And Greg bought that record from you for $300, and he sold it to me for $500. So now it's my record. He says, well, listen, I would like this record back. And I said, well, that's not possible. So he was like, how about if I trade you a mint copy of the Swans on Steamboat, okay, and you give me your copy, and he wanted like $100, and then he wanted my Heart record by the Frankie Irvin, some other guy. I said, no. I said, I'm not doing it. I says, I'm not. I thought he was going to break the record. He had it in his hand. I said, Danny, I'm not coming up here to trade records with you. We're just not doing it. I know you may want that record, but it's not. You sold it, and it's not yours anymore. And that was a difficult time with Danny Romanello, but I used to talk to him often. Not anymore. I don't know where Danny is. I hope he's doing well. But anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Let us continue. And I got a couple records from 1957. This is our first one. And it's a request for Graylin. I don't know if I saw Graylin in the chat room there, but Graylin, you requested this one. I was able to fit it in on this show. Let's see. Okay, this group included Theodore Brooks, and I have this here that I wrote. Tony Barcia, are you familiar with the Jubilaires, or if anybody familiar with the Jubilaires? Because I have a note here. It says this group is a spin-off of the Jubilaires that recorded in the mid-1940s. Now, the group included Theodore Brooks, George McFadden, Johnny Woodson of the Crescendos. Well, we know that. And the lead singer on this, Johnny Jennings. So maybe that is the case. But this song was originally recorded by the Casuals, did it on the Backbeat record label. But this was recorded by two other groups. I was considering to play the Cufflinks version on the Dutone record label too, but Graylin requested this version. Came out on Gene Autry's Challenge record label, and I don't know if this is the first press. I hate styrene, but this is on a powder blue Challenge label. It also comes out on this label here, which is the maroon. And what's interesting, there's a sticker on here. Has anybody ever heard of Welch's, WELCH''S, Welch's Music Store? Anybody ever hear of that record store anywhere? Because there's a sticker on here for that. And it comes on the other Challenge, kind of like a weird thing with the arc, I think. But anyway, this is their first of three on Challenge Records. And it's a request for Graylin, a.k.a. G-Dog, if he is in our chat room. From December 1957, here is the Cufflinks version with a K. I forgot to mention, the other Cufflinks is with a C on Dutones. This is a Cufflinks with a K, KUF-LINX on Challenge Records. And let's see. This charted number 76 on Billboard, number 3 on KPHO out of Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, December 57 for Graylin, the Cufflinks with So Tough. Here you go, Graylin, for you, the Cufflinks.
Well, she's so tough. That's why I love her. Darling, will you be mine? I know I That's why I love her. Love her. Well, that girl and I are happy. We are happy as can be. I loves her and she likes me. We're gonna stay together, just wait and see. Call it love, babes. Yeah, it's real. I know I love you, darling. I really love you. I really love you. So baby, let me hug you. I really love you, darling, and I'll never let you go. Never let you go. 'Cause she's so tough. That's why I love her. Love her. So tough. Man, she's tough. Hey, look at that girl.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Graylin in our YouTube chat room. That is the sound of the Cufflinks. The Cufflinks, and that's Johnny Jennings on lead for that one. That is their, they're doing the cover of the Casuals tune, recorded it on the Backbeat record label, I think, earlier in the year 1957. But that one there on Gene Autry's Challenge label, December 57. So tough. Johnny G can be tough. You can ask Charlene. Sometimes be very tough, or ask anybody that used to work for Johnny G. And but listen, that's the way it goes. Let us continue now. Let's fill a request now for David Vilma in our YouTube chat room as we go to the Bronx, New York. This is a female lead with male backing, and this is the group's only release on the Mode record label. And it's actually, there is a great video on YouTube of them singing both sides of this 45 on a cappella. And it's pretty cool with them doing that. And they sound really good without the music also. But the group is called the Juveniles. And the lead singer at the time, Marilyn Durant, was her name. And I think she eventually, I don't know if, was she, Big Dave Swinger knows the details on this. And I think she was married to one of the guys in the group. That's my understanding. But for you collectors out there, the first press of this has this like wide ring around the label, because the record was repressed with the no ring on a black label. But anyway, this is the first press that I'm playing here from May of 1957, going out to David Vilma in our YouTube chat room. This is the ballad side, the Juveniles on Mode Records. The song is called I've Lied. Here you go, David, for you, the Juveniles.
I've lied. I've lied. Baby, just for you I cried. When I thought we were through, I've lied. Just because I love you. Just because
you go. That one there going out to David Vilma in our YouTube chat room. Great sound there. Female lead with male backing. Her name is Marilyn Durant. That one released in September of 1957. That's on the Mode record label. I've Lied is the name of the tune. Now, she would leave the group, and I think in 1959, this group would become the Twilighters that recorded for the Finesse record label. I think they do My Heart Belongs to Only You, I think, on the label. And they also recorded as the Embers on the Empress label, a song called Solitaire. Johnny G used to play Solitaire. I remember when I got my first PC many years ago, they had the game where you would play Solitaire. And then once, I don't have time to play Solitaire now, but I would play it, and once you beat the computer, all the cards would kind of make these cool little things. That's when I had nothing to do. I can't say that now, but let us continue here. Let's move into 1958. Now, this is a golden year of 1958, and particularly for this record. This record is as old as Johnny G because it came out in September of 1958. Again, we go back to Brooklyn, this group from Brooklyn, New York, and it's a request for listener John Cummins. It's a B-side, though, and I heard the flip side of this on the Gus Gossard show. He kind of he really rejuvenated this group called the Fascinators, and he would play Chapel Bells all the time. I don't recall if he played the flip side, though, but I think he did. But it is a cool up-tempo tune, okay? And this tune written by the lead singer of the group, his name is Tony Pasalacqua. Tony Pasalacqua from September 1958. Here are the Fascinators by request for John Cummins. It's on the Capitol label. This is the, what do they call this? They call this, it's a promotional debut, the yellow label. It's called I Wonder Who. Here you go, John, for you, the Fascinators.
Well, now, who could love me and make me do things my heart won't let me do? Yes, it's only you. Why my heart flips and does a sigh every time you come into my eye. Yes, that's why I love you. Well, I wonder why my heart flips and does a sigh every time you come into my eye. Yes, that's why I love you, I love you. Well, I wonder who could love me and make me do things my heart won't let me do. Yes, it's only you. Well, I wonder why my heart flips and does a sigh every time you come into my eye. Yes, that's why I love you, I love you. Well, I wonder who could love me and make me do things my heart won't let me do. Yes, it's only
Okay, there you go. That is the debut single, actually the B-side, the debut single of the Fascinators, Tony Pasalacqua. I like to say that name. Tony Pasalacqua on lead there. September 1958 release on the Capitol record label. That's the flip side of a song called Chapel Bells. and the tune is called I Wonder Who. That one there going out to listener John Cummins. And this record was re-released, I don't know, maybe because Gus wasn't playing it in 61. Somebody was, to get this record re-released on Capitol. They gave it a new number in 1961. And maybe Slim Rose had something to do, or maybe some young entrepreneurs maybe had something to do with that. Anyway, let us continue. Here we are in the 1958 block, although this record became more popular in early 1959, and this is a request for listener Daddy Cool in our YouTube chat. So Daddy Cool, you danced fast and slow, because this is a really slow dance. Okay, as we go to Newark, New Jersey for this next group, and this is the group's debut single. Actually, this side also was the intended A side of the record, but the disc jockeys were flipping it over. This is on High Weiss's Old Town record label. Was released in November of 1958. The intended A side that Daddy Cool requested really went nowhere. Okay, it's when the DJ started to play the B-side in March and April of 1959 that the record started taking off. And of course, it eventually became the group's biggest hit. Okay, a song called So Fine, which was actually done by another group, and I can't remember their name. If somebody could remind me who did that record first, as I can't think. It was on Federal Records. Somebody type it in there. Can't remember. Wait. Let me see. First, I got it. The Sheiks. Charlene has it here. 1955. The Sheiks did So Fine originally. All right, on the Federal label. But anyway, but this is the intended A side of the record, and it is a wonderful ballad. It really is. It features Tommy Bullock on lead. This was their first of 17 releases on the Old Town record label. November 1958 release going out to Daddy Cool. Here are the Fiestas. Fiestas on Old Town Records. It's called Last Night I Dreamed. Here you go, Daddy Cool, for you. The Fiestas.
Last night I dreamed of holding you tight. It was a
Okay, there you go. That is a great ballad, folks. I have to say, that one there by request for listener Daddy Cool. November 1958 release. Those are the Fiestas. That is the intended A-side. That is with Tommy Bullock on lead. Last Night I Dreamed is the name of the tune. And for you collectors out there, the first presses of this are on styrene. Okay, the 1959 presses are on vinyl. And Larry Neal in the chat room mentioned the difference between the two. Okay, if you do not know, okay, so if you have the styrene press of So Fine, all right, which is this one here, and I don't like styrene, so you play the beginning of So Fine, okay, and there is a piano intro on it. Okay, and I'm going to do what Darren tells me to do to slide this thing out to make it go. But you're going to hear it. This is what the original, this is how the original So Fine came out. You'll hear it. Here.
So fine. So
Okay, so then if you bought it in 1959 when it came out, this is how it came out. Okay, so you're going to hear it. So here you go. This is how it came out.
so fine.
No piano.
So fine.
So there you go. But that, oh, you want me to play that? We're not going to play that. Got a lot of records to play. But there you go. So there, for you collectors out there. So now you know. If you see the vinyl press of that, you're missing the piano intro. If you find the styrene press of it, then you got the piano intro. And I don't know. I have to ask Bill Obe. Bill Obe, did you ever see promo copies of this? White promo copies of the Fiestas? I would think there would be. But anyway, this next 45 is a promo copy, and we continue here, and it is a request for Timothy in our YouTube chat room. As you know, this group from Jamaica, Queens, okay, they recorded for George Goldner's G record label. They actually had the first release on the red and black G label. G number 1000 was You Baby You. Jeez, I cannot think anymore. You Baby You was the first release by this group that rejuvenated George Goldner G record label. But they had 14 releases between 1955 and 1962, and Timothy requested their 8th release, co-written by the lead singer of the group. His name, Herbie Cox, the late Herbie Cox, from January 58, going out to Timothy in our YouTube chat room. Now, do we have any lover boys in the in Johnny G's YouTube chat room? I say we do. From January 58, the Cleftones on G for Timothy. It's called Lover Boy. Here you go, Timothy, for you.
Steal your girl from you.
You find him almost anywhere. So, brother, you better beware.
And if your lover has a roving eye, you'd better take her and to get her wise. All of a boy will surely steal her heart away. Believe me when I say
Keep her by your side.
oh yeah.
Listen
steal your girl from you.
You'll find him almost anywhere. So, brother, you better beware.
And if your sweetheart likes to run around, you'd better take her and tie her down. All of her boy will surely steal her heart away. Believe me when I say,
Keep her by your side.
oh
Be a
yeah.
bride. Listen to me.
And if your lover has a roving eye, you'd better take her and get her wife. All of her boy will surely steal her heart away. Believe me when I say,
Keep her by your side.
oh yeah.
Bride, listen to me.
One more time now.
Keep her by your side.
Oh yeah.
Bride, listen to me.
Getting real soft.
Keep her by your side.
Oh yeah.
Bride, listen to me.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Keep her by your side.
Okay, we'll send that one out there to all the lover boys in Johnny G's chat room there. And that one there by request for listener Timothy, January 1958, released the Cleftones. Herbie Cox on lead with the Cleftones on G Records. Lover Boy is the name of the tune. That's their 8th release. I see this one on promo a lot. Sometimes you don't see some of the others, though. I think I see For Sentimental Reasons. I've seen that on a promo. There's another one I have, 10 Pairs of Shoes. That's not the flip of this, is it? Is the flip here 10 pairs of shoes? Johnny G's needs new shoes. No, Beginners at Love is the flip of that one. Anyway, you're tuned in. I'm your Sunday night disc jockey here, only on YouTube. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully, it'll be interesting if I can get to 5,000 subscribers. I have to think of something to do. I don't know, Tuesday I got so much stuff to do, and then Bill's coming up here on Thursday. I got the Soul Show on Wednesday. Friday, what am I doing? When I got to go shopping I'm trying to think if I have to do a spontaneous show to celebrate 5,000 subscribers, if I'm going to do a 78 show or something. But listen, stay tuned. I'll think of something. I will, but let us continue here. This next record, a little bit pricey, and it's a request for Jerry Hankins. And Jerry Hankins loves the ballads, right, Jerry? We know you do. And we are in the 1958 block. Let's stay in the Bronx, New York now for this group. And this came out on Irvin Litkey's Kellett Records. Not many vocal groups on the Kellett label. I think Louis Silvani said there were a lot of Hungarian records on this label, but there are a few group records on this, and this one is not easy to find, and it's my copy isn't the greatest shape. My others on this label are okay, but not this one. And the group's debut was a December 1956 release on the Club label, a song called Wanna Be Free, that there was an auction of that a number of years ago. It wasn't in the greatest shape, but I lost out on that. But I do have it on the second press, LaSalle Records. That's how I ended up getting it. But anyway, which came out in 57. But in July 1958, Litkey had 3 of their songs, on 3 separate singles, flipped with other artists. Don't ask me why he did that. Maybe because there weren't that many vocal groups that recorded for his label, possibly. But anyway, this was their, let me see. Their first and third had flips by other groups. I think one was the Royal Notes, and this is their second, which I think the flip of this is Floyd Williams and his orchestra. So maybe they just didn't have a flip side to put behind it. But this is a cool tune. The Floyd Williams and his orchestra are providing the instrumentation, okay? And this one came out in July of 1958, and it is by request for Jerry Hankins. Phil Johnson and the Duvals on Kellett Records. It's called I Lie to My Heart. Here you go, Jerry, for you. Phil Johnson and the Duvals. Here we go.
Lie to my heart, lie to my heart.
I know it was just your night of life. That I was, but I love you so that I had to lie to my
Okay, definitely a wonderful ballad there by request for Jerry Hankins. That is Phil Johnson. Why am I doing that? Darn it. Phil Johnson and the Duvals is the name of the group. July 1958 on Kellett Records. I Lie to My Heart. That's a hard one to find. Probably the hardest of the group records to find on the Kellett label. Let us continue here. Let's do a flip side request now for Daryl Letts in our YouTube chat room. We played the ballad side of this on last Sunday's show for Tommy Albergo. He requested a side called Raindrops, as done by the Vernals, that recorded for the Rulu record label. This is the jump side, and Wayne Sterling secured the rights to this record, although didn't release this one. I think he put out on his Candlelight label other cuts from wherever he got the masters from the owners. And the lead singer on this, his name is Johnny Cooper. This is from June of '58. Another record not easy to find. And it's going out to Daryl Letts in our YouTube chat room. Here are the Vernals on Rulu. It's called Why Can't You Be True? Here you go, Daryl, for you, the Vernals. Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Daryl Letts in our YouTube chat room. A very hard record to find on the original. I think you can still get it on the Candlelight label, but it's a different version. It is. I think it's a different tempo and whatnot, but it's interesting, to have it anyway. June 1958, that is the Vernals with Johnny Cooper on lead there on the Rulu record label. Why Can't You Be True? We played the flip side last week for Tommy Albergo, the ballad called Raindrops. And it wasn't really recorded, however they did this record. But I think with Wayne's had the master tape, so it sounds pretty nice on his Candlelight release. Let us continue. 1958 was the biggest block. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we go to Chicago now and fill a request for Big Dave Swinger. And this group really dates back to the late 40s, early 50s, but there were, I think, different group members in this group throughout their career. Okay, but I think I have featured them maybe the last time on the United label from 1952 possibly, but different personnel into the late 1950s. And they have another release that's pretty good on the Fraternity label, I think in 57. But Dave requested this release from September 58, another record as old as Johnny G. Okay, and this is on the Apt label. Apt Records, a subsidiary of ABC Paramount Records, a tune written by Leroy Kirkland and Rosemarie McCoy. Now features a Cornell Wiley, he's the lead singer on this, from September 58, going out to Big Dave Swinger in our YouTube chat room. Let's give a listen to the Dozier Boys. The Dozier Boys on Apt Records, a nice ballad. It's called My Heart Is Yours. Here you go, Big Dave. For you, the Dozier Boys.
My heart is yours. I knew it from the start. I darling, my heart was yours. Though we may be a million miles apart, wherever you go, sweetheart, if you refuse to take it, it will break in two and lose the love I have inside for you and only you. My heart is yours, and it will always be until eternity. Darling, my heart is yours. Darling, my heart is yours.
Okay, there you go. The great sound of the Dozier Boys. That one there on the Apt record label. George Doowop Tompkins turned me on to that tune there. And that one there by request for listener Big Dave Swinger. That's Cornell Wiley, the lead singer on that, from September 1958 on Apt Records. My Heart Is Yours is the name of the tune. Well, My Heart Is Yours every Saturday and Sunday nights right here on YouTube. Thank you all for being here. If you are listening for the first time, please consider subscribing to Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's get up to 5,000 subscribers. You're going to force Johnny G to do something else. Okay, do some. Maybe I'll have a talk show. Maybe I'll come on and do a talk show. Although I wanted to do that, I got to go get my eyes checked on the 2nd, September 2nd, the day before my birthday. And maybe she'll tell me, Johnny G, your cataracts are ripe to be to be removed and a new lens in place. So we'll see what she says. I'm curious about that, because I even, if you noticed on last night's show, I missed the cueing of the of 2 records. It kind of messed up my needle because I couldn't see. But anyway, let us continue. We are in 1958. Let's fill a request for Casey Hines in Paris. This was a favorite of my Aunt Mary. She owned this 45. And thank you for your email today, Casey. I haven't had a chance to answer you, but I know you liked that Velours I played last night. But here they are, this group from Brooklyn Return, the Velours. They had 5 releases on Jerry Winston's Onyx Records. Now, Casey requested the B-side to their 5th. I might play the flip side because my aunt had this record. I broke it on her. She had the orange and black copy. You saw the green copy here. Okay, what happened was Jerry Winston, he went over to Cub Records, and Cub Records, but it was really Orbit Records at the time. And what happened was they ended up distributing the record and pressing them up, and it's got the MGM stampers in this one. And you know what? It doesn't sound as good as the original stampers of Onyx Records. That's my opinion. But anyway, the tune written by group member Donald Haywood. He was the second tenor of the group. I think he wrote the song last night that we played, Can I Come Over Tonight? But it features Jerome Ramos on lead. This is the B-side. It's with Sammy Lowe and the orchestra. So I tell all you young collectors out there, when you're looking at records and you see Sammy Lowe on the label, the orchestra leader, you should buy the record, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a great tune. I like this record a lot. March 1958, going out to Casey Hines in Paris, Jerome Ramos, and the Velours. And the song is called Can I Walk You Home? Here you go, Casey, for you, the Velours.
If I could only walk you home, so you won't have to walk alone. Please say you let me walk you home. When I first saw you
Okay, B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to listener Casey Hines in Paris. That is the sound of the Velours, Jerome Ramos and the Velours from March of 1958. Can I Walk You Home on Jerry Winston's Onyx Records for Casey Hines. I got a note, I forgot to read this. We got two anniversary celebrations here. I was going to announce the other one in the 59 block, but I didn't see this. I don't see everything in the chat, folks. You have to excuse it if I did not say hello. If I don't see you, that's not intentional, okay? Just so you know that. And Daddy Cool, anniversary today. Is that a wedding anniversary for you today? And if it is, congratulations on that. And also, Frank and Jerry Gingaro celebrating an anniversary, wedding anniversary tomorrow. And they've been together since 1960 when they met. So that's a long time, Frank and Jerry. So we want to wish congratulations to those of you celebrating an anniversary here. And we got a record coming up for Frank in the 1959 block. But if so, listen, Daddy Cool, happy anniversary to you. And I guess on that note, we'll flip over this request for Casey Hines, because this is the A side of the record. It got lots of airplay. Well, it was played. I think it made Billboard the Billboard chart. So this was a big record for Onyx. And this was a record my aunt remembers because she bought the 45 when it came out, again with Jerome Ramos on lead. This is the A side, and cha-chas were big in the late 1950s. So if you were dancing, Daddy Cool, were you doing the cha-cha also? Because lots of the records were cha-cha beats, and this is one of them. So we'll send it out to Daddy Cool. Here are the Velours with Remember. Here you go.
To feel your hand in mine would make me feel divine. Hold you ever so tight, my sweet, would make my life complete. Remember how we would never part. Then to promise from the start. Do you remember?
Okay, there you go. That's a bonus track there by Jerome Ramos and the Velours on the Onyx record label. We're going to send that one out to the couples celebrating an anniversary. Frank and Jerry Gingaro, 58 years of bliss. That goes out to you, remember, and also to Daddy Cool and your significant other. Happy anniversary to both of you. That is great to hear, really. And that is a cool tune also. That's a bonus track Johnny G added last minute. But I like the record, I do. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for Tommy Albergo. We are in the 1958 block. This can qualify as a collector corner record for tonight. Okay, let me see. This is on Ben Johnson Jr.'s Chord label, C-O-R-D, Chord Records out of Philadelphia, but the group is out of Reading, Pennsylvania, and it features 13-year-old lead singer Walter Buster Lockman. The group is called the Del Rays. Now, this, I think, is the B-side of the 45. Tony Barcia mentioned it in the chat room in 1959. They would record on the B label as the Teen Kings. Another rare 45. But anyway, from 1958, going out to Tommy Albergo, here are the Del Rays on chord with One Kiss, One Smile, and a Dream. Here you go, Tommy, for you, the Del Rays.
One kiss from your lips, one touch from your hand, one twinkle from your eyes, and I'm at your command. One smile from your heart, and deep down inside, slowly but surely, in my temperature rise. If only you could say just what you have done, I'm sure you cling to me and equalize us as one. Divine, if you be mine and love me truly, as long as the moon
Okay, there you go. That is a rare 45, I have to tell you. And that one there from 1958, that one by request for Tommy Albergo in our YouTube chat room. Those are the Del Rays. 13-year-old lead singer there, Walter Buster Lockman's his name. And it's on the Chord label. One Kiss, One Smile, and a Dream is the name of the tune. Now, in 1967, that lead singer, Walter Lockman, would have a release on the Wand label as Walter Wilson, which is a rare soul record on the Wand record label. And interesting, my first copy of this, so I went to the Waterbury, Connecticut show, and it was the first time, the first time I met the Count, Bob Ellis. Okay, and he would dressed up in like these crazy outfits, a muscle t-shirt with like Bozo the Clown pants. Okay, sometimes with like those big, Bozo would wear those like big bell bottoms on the bottom of his, and he comes over to me And, he had a long beard down to here. I said, what are you, Santa Claus here? So he said, what do you collect? And I said, well, I collect vocal groups. He goes, well, I got a lot of them here. So I'm looking at these records, and they are trashed. I said, where did you find these records? Well, he goes, I go to all, I said, yeah, you go to the bottom of the basements of wherever, and he was selling them. He was trying to make money. I said, you would sell a lot of these if you lowered the price on them, not for those conditions. So he had this record, okay? So I wanted it. I never saw it before, and he wanted a lot of money. I cut him down. I think I got him to drop it down $800, and it wasn't clean. So I was looking at Craig Moyer's list, and I saw my record there. So what happened was I won this. It was 4 figures, this record. Somebody found, I think, 3 copies of the record, and they were, and people didn't know how many there were. I think there were 3, and I ended up winning 1. Or the guy contacted me. He said, well, I have other copies of this record. I was like, well, how many do you have? I said, because if you got like 50 copies, this record's not worth no 4 figures. So he said he did not, and I checked out with somebody else, and I ended up getting a copy. So Spence said, Johnny, I can sell your record. I guess he sold, because I think he sold it to Pete Yaffe. I said, Pete bought this record in that condition? I was kind of like shocked when I saw it on Craig Moyer's list, so that's what I assumed. But anyway, it's a rare 45, and so much so that the last time I played this record, I asked my audience, and I forget, Joel, if you're listening, you said you were going to tell me the lyrics of the flip side of this. So I'm going to ask my listeners out there, if somebody, and maybe I'll send you something. I don't want to say a copy of this record, but if you can tell me the lyrics of the flip side, okay? You think it's that easy. Of course, he said, Johnny, I'm going to get it for you. Don't worry about it. I'll give you all the lyrics. He couldn't do it. After a week, he called me and said, I can't get it. So anyway, okay, if anybody can, and I don't know, maybe now that there's AI, maybe you can tell them to translate this, because I can't make it out at all. And you can't do it on their other record, too. But it's called Our Love Is True. It's the up-tempo side. So, okay, somebody out there, if you can get me the lyrics of this tune, you'll get a prize from Johnny G. Here you go. Tell me, these are the Del Reys. This is the A side. It's called Our Love Is True. Here you go.
Oh, lang, 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 dee, lang, dee, lang, 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 wah. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, folks, there you go. If you could decipher it, like I said, I asked many people to. They said they would be able to. They're going to go back and listen to it. You cannot, okay? Remember Mumbles from the Dick Tracy show? Well, there you go. You're right. It wasn't recorded well. Even their other record was not on the Teen Kings also. That's a teenage... I think that's what a teenage love is. Very similar to that record. But that's 13-year-old Walter Buster Lockman on lead. Our Love Is True is the name of the tune. That's the A side. We played the flip side for Tommy Albergo, One Kiss, One Smile, and a Dream. A very rare 45 on the Chord label. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for Joseph Smith, a.k.a. Oldies Fan, as we go to Johnny Vincent's Ace record label. This is a B-side. We played, who requested C? Yeah, Nat Papagallo. Did you get back from your cruise yet to Spain? Haven't heard from Nat, but Nat requested a few weeks ago a big hit by Frankie Ford called Sea Cruise. I think it was 2 weeks ago that I played it. Now, Joseph Smith, a.k.a. Oldies Fan, requested the B-side of the 45. This is with Huey Piano Smith and his orchestra providing the background. And Huey Smith wrote this tune and, let me see, and was the original vocalist on this when this was first sung. And then I guess they replaced the vocals with Frankie Ford. That's probably what they did. But let me see, replaced Huey's voice with Frankie's and released it as Frankie Ford's record from December 58. This is the B-side to Sea Cruise. It going out to Oldies Fan, Frankie Ford with Roberta. Here you go, Joseph, for you. Yeah, very cool sound of New Orleans here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That's a B-side. Gary Spring, you got to check your B-sides. You must do that. That's Frankie Ford. Actually, they dubbed in his voice. You can actually hear the clowns in the background there because it was supposed to be Huey Smith and the Clowns, but they put that on the flip side of A Sea Cruise, a song entitled Roberta. That's on Ace Records from December 1958. Let us continue here. And I told you, 1958, the biggest block here. Let's fill a request now for Bill Sheriff in our YouTube chat room. This group is out of Philadelphia. They had 5 releases on Sid Nathan's Deluxe Records. Now, Bill requested the group's 5th release. Okay, and this feature, the group is called the Guytones, Guytones. The Guytones. It features James Brown Robinson on lead, who was really crippled by polio as a child, but it didn't stop him from pursuing a singing career. This one from July of 1958, going out to Bill Sheriff. Here are the Guytones with Your Heart's Bigger Than Mine. This is on Deluxe Records. Here you go, Bill, for you.
The tears fell from her eyes. She was crying. She said that she loved you. She was lying. Your heart's bigger. Yes, your heart's bigger. Yes, your heart's bigger than mine. Said that she needed you. Overseas you gone. When you return home, you found she done you wrong. Your heart's bigger. Yes, your heart's bigger. Yes, your heart's bigger than mine. What did you do when you found that love wasn't true? How did you feel when you found it wasn't real? Did you feel sad or did you feel bad because she done you wrong? She said that she needed you, but she left you alone. I'll bet $1,000,000 you'll welcome her back home. Your heart's bigger. Yes, your heart's bigger. Yes, your heart's bigger than mine. What did you do when you found that love wasn't true? How did you feel when you found it wasn't real? Did you feel bad or did you feel sad because she done you wrong? She said that she needed you, but she left you alone. I'll bet $1,000,000 you'll welcome her back home. Your heart's bigger. Yes, your heart's bigger than mine.
Okay, nice tune there by a group called the Guytones. And that one there by request for Bill Sheriff in our YouTube chat room. That's July 1958 on Sid Nathan's Deluxe Records. All their records are great, both A and B sides there. Your Heart's Bigger Than Mine. That's James Brown Robinson, the lead singer on that. Let us continue in 1958. We're going to listen to lots of New York records tonight as we go back to the Bronx now with a request for listener Ronnie Sherman. This is on a label called Crosstown Records, and the group is called Kenny and the Socialites. We have many socialites in our YouTube chat room, and the lead singer on this, his name is Kenny Brown. Okay, a tune written by George Koppel, and this is with Joe Renee and the orchestra from 1958. Going out to Ronnie Sherman. Here is Kenny and the Socialites with I'll Have to Decide. Here you go. Here you go, Ronnie, for you, Kenny and the Socialites.
had a girlfriend, and Audrey was her name. But now things aren't the same, and I'll have to decide which one will be my bride. I really love her, the best girl a guy ever had. But now I feel pretty bad, and I'll have to decide. She couldn't go out on Saturday night, so I went to the party alone. I tried not to look at any of the girls, but I couldn't keep my eyes off of Joan. I'm sorry, but the tears won't help me now. I must be strong somehow, and I'll have to decide.
Millions of hearts have been broken this way because of jealousy. It can happen to anyone, beggar or king. I pray it won't happen to me.
Okay, that one there going out to a listener, Ronnie Sherman. That is on the Crosstown record label, this group out of the Bronx, New York, from 1958. They're called Kenny and the Socialites, and that is with Kenny Brown on lead. I'll Have to Decide is the name of the tune. Let us continue now. We so wait a minute, Charlene. This record, well, I put this in here. It says December 57 for this record, Charlene. I didn't have that. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Check Marv Goldberg. And I thought I'd double check these dates, Charlene, when I had it on my list. But anyway, it's a request for listener Joe Carrera. This group was named after a missile, okay, that was developed by the U.S. Air Force. If anybody's ever heard of the Titan missile out there, I know some of you might have heard of that missile, but they first recorded for Larry Mead's Vita Records, but they would sign with Art Roop's specialty record label out of Los Angeles, California, to have 3 releases on the label. And this is their second release, and this is actually a cover tune. This song was first done by Huey Smith and the Clowns, and was actually a big hit for them that made it up to number 12 on Cashbox, on 9 and 9 on the Billboard charts. But this song was played out on the West Coast. You would hear Huey Smith and the Clowns here on the East Coast, but this one was played out on the West Coast. And this features dual leads here, Sam Barnett and Larry Green. They're doing the leads, but let's give a listen to this version. I don't know about December 57. I think it was January 58 was what it was. So this was wrong, Charlene. The Titans on specialty, and their rendition of the tune, Don't You Just Know It. This is going out to listener Joe Carrera. Here you go, Joe, for you, the Titans.
Our balloon really stopped by you. Don't we just know it? pretty baby can we for stolen?
Don't we just know it?
You got me rocking when I ought to be rolling.
Don't we just know it?
Ah ha ha ha.
Ah, 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 ah.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Cuba, 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 Cuba.
Cuba, Cuba, Cuba.
Ah ha ha ha.
Ah, 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 ah.
Ah ha ha ha.
Ah, 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 ah.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Baby, baby, you're my blue heaven.
Don't we just know it?
You got me pushing when I ought to be serving.
Don't we just know it?
Ah ha ha ha.
Ah, 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 ah.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Cuba, 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 Cuba.
Cuba, Cuba, Cuba.
Ah ha ha ha.
Ah, 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 ah.
Ah ha ha ha. Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Out on the mountain, cool ought to be.
Don't we just know it?
Younger, the tougher, the tighter they squeeze.
Don't we just know it?
Ah ha ha ha.
Ah, 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 ah.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Cuba, 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 Cuba.
Cuba, 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 Cuba.
Ah ha ha ha.
Ah, 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 ah.
Ah ha ha ha. Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Ah ha ha ha.
Ah, 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 ah.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Cuba, 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 Cuba.
Okay, cover tunes here on a Sunday evening, and that one there going out to listener Joe Carrera from January 58. He got December 5th, January 58. Thank you, Big Dave. Those are the Titans. The Titans, their second of three on Art Rupe's specialty label. Don't You Just Know It is the name of the tune. Don't You Just Know It? Johnny G plays only original vinyl, although I will not be. I'll be playing a reproduction in the 1962 block, one of my top wants. So I can't call it the Collector Corner record of the night, but it is a great record. I was listening to it today. I had to stop everything and just play it. But anyway, let us continue here. Got one more record from this block, 1958, and it's a request for listener Amy King in our YouTube chat room. Amy King is my chat room moderator. She's keeping very busy tonight, I see, Amy. And this is a great duo from the Bronx, New York. They were Robert Carr and Johnny Mitchell. They had 16 releases on High Weiss's Old Town record label between 1956 and 1962. And their biggest hit, I cannot play here on the program. They block it. Somebody requested it. I forget who. I haven't seen her in a while in chat, but she requested We Belong Together. I can't play that record. I like that record a lot. Can't play it on the show. They blocked the video. But I think this one is okay. This was their seventh release, which they both composed. And this is interesting. It says conducted by Bubber Johnson. He is he conducted this tune. This did chart too. Out in San Francisco, California, was a number 38 record on KOBY in San Francisco from August 58, going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room. The sound of Robert and Johnny, and their tune is called I'm Truly, Truly Yours. Here you go, Amy, for you, Robert and Johnny on the Old Town label.
I'm yours, darling. I'm truly, truly yours, darling. I'm truly, truly yours. Whoa, whoa. To you. My king, my arms, my heart belongs to
that I love you so, woman.
Darling, please kiss me.
Put a kiss upon my lips,
Just like this.
your arms around me tight, and give me the key to your heart. I'm yours, darling, I'm truly, truly yours. Darling, I'm truly, truly yours. Whoa, I belong to you. My kiss, my heart belongs to you. Believe that everything I do, whoa, I belong for you. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours.
Okay, they like that. They like that one there in the YouTube chat room. That's well. Listen, they got some great records. Okay, this duo, Robert Carr and Johnny Mitchell, recorded as Robert and Johnny. There is a clip of them doing "We Belong Together" on Dick Clark's Beachnut Saturday Night Show. You can check it out there, but I can't play it. Okay, I cannot play it. They block my video. I have to test some records. I have to test. I think Tootsie requested it. Tootsie Schmutzie. We haven't seen her in a while, but she requested it. This one, though, Amy requested April 1958, Robert and Johnny on Old Town Records, their 7th release. I'm truly, truly yours. Tony Barcia, you said you didn't see Bubber Johnson on your copy. I just want to check if this is a Monarch press. And I don't see a Monarch on this. Because it looks like a Monarch press to me. And folks, when Johnny G says Monarch press, I mean was pressed in an LA pressing plant. That for the most part, at least in the 1950s, they had some good sounding records. They were not styrene until later on. Anyway, Johnny G is your Sunday night disc jockey. If you have not yet done so, I don't know how many subscribers we have now, but I want to get up to 5,000 subscribers. I'll have to do a spontaneous show. I don't know. I know many of you might be working on during the week, but if I could scrap something up, if I get to 5, I don't know what to play. Anybody has a suggestion for my celebration? It would be a celebration. Maybe I'll just wing something together. But let us continue here. And if you like what you're hearing, give Johnny G a thumbs up. You should do that. But let's fill a request now for Ed Brown. Ed Brown and I like both sides of this record. I mean, I've been getting lots of requests for the Fat Man lately, and I like both sides of this record. But how many out there want to be a wheel? Okay, I don't know if maybe I look like a wheel. I don't know if I want to be a wheel, but maybe I'm a wheel. But last week we played Fats Domino. I think Dennis Fawcett, you requested Walkin' to New Orleans. But this is his Ed requested his 30, that was his 41st release. Ed requested his 37th release. I actually like both sides of this record. I might flip it over, but I don't know. I'm worried about the copyright police, of course. He co-wrote this together with Dave Bartholomew and Roy Hayes from July of 1959. Let's give a listen to The Fat Man, that being Fats Domino on Imperial Records. The song is called I'm Gonna Be a Wheel Someday. Here you go, Ed Brown, for you. The Fat Man, Fats Domino from July 59. Here you go.
I'm gonna be a wheel someday. I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna be a real gone cat. Then I won't want you. Everything gonna go my way, and I won't need nobody. I'm You be wondering why I don't look at you when I go rolling by. I'm gonna be a wheel someday. I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna be a real gone cat. Then I won't want you. My way, and I won't need nobody. I'm gonna be a real gone cat, then I won't want you. You will cry, you will cry. You be wondering why I don't look at you when I go rolling by. I'm gonna be a wheel one day. I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna be a real gone cat, then I won't want you.
Okay, that's a great sound of Fats Domino going out to Ed Brown in our YouTube chat room, July 1959 on the Imperial record label. I'm Gonna Be a Wheel Someday is the name of the... I think that charted, though. There should be some chart action on that one, Charlene. I don't know if you didn't see any chart action on that one. Okay. But I think I remember hearing I used to, when CBS FM... during the day used to play these records daily, so you can hear it back in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s. It was a top oldie station, I think in the U.S. for a time period, but then they stopped, they changed it. Well, they were playing, they were doing like future oldies, so they started adding 70s and 80s tracks to their playlists. But I like the flip side of this. And, Fats Domino wrote so many records about walking, okay? Johnny G needs to do more of that. But I like this side, so I'm going to play this, an instant bonus track. It's called I Want to Walk You Home. I like the record. Johnny G getting excited about my records. I haven't played them in a long time. This is the only time I get to enjoy my stuff when I'm playing it for you. So here you go, a bonus track. We flip over Ed Brown's request of I'm Gonna Be a Wheel Someday by Fats Domino. You get this one, I Want to Walk You Home, July 1959, a bonus track.
I want to walk you home. Please let me walk you home. I want to walk you home. Please let me walk you home. You look so good to me. Ooh-wee. I wish I was a lucky guy who could walk you right on down the aisle. I love the way you walk. I love to hear you talk. I love the way you walk. I love to hear you talk. I'm not trying to be smart. I'm not trying to break your heart. But if I ask you for a date, will you tell me that I'm not too late? I want to hold your hand. Please let me hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. Please let me hold your hand. You look so good to me. Ooh-wee. I saw you walking all alone. That's why I want to walk you home. So let me walk you home. Please let me walk you home. I want to walk you home. so good to me. Ooh, I saw you walking all alone. That's why I wanna walk you home. That's why I wanna walk you home. That's why I wanna walk you home. That's why I wanna walk you home.
Okay, bonus tracks here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That great sound of Antoine Domino, a.k.a. Fats Domino there, the flip side of Ed Brown's request, I'm Gonna Be a Wheel Someday, which is the B-side of the 45. That is the A-side, I Want to Walk You Home, from July 1959 on Imperial Records. I don't know if you're going to walk anybody home nowadays, but anyway, let us continue here in 1959. Let's fill a request now for Frank and Jerry Gingaro. And I think Daryl Letts, you also requested the flip side of this too. But we want to wish Frank and Jerry a very happy 58th wedding anniversary. Tomorrow will be the day. So happy anniversary, Frank. You had a great show today. Listen to the R&B Serenade on a WRHU today at 3 o'clock. But last week, Frank requested the flip side of this, a song called Lorraine. This group out of the Bronx, New York, they were called the Bonnievilles. This is on William Maxwell's Munich label, Munich Records, out of Hempstead, New York. And this is the B-side, written by label owner and group member. Okay, he was a group member, Albert George, who is on lead here. And let's see, Bill Obe told me that this group, okay, Wayne Sterling got this group to perform at his high school, which was pretty cool. Bill told me that, and that would be great. And they were giving out copies of the record, but not on the maroon label. I think he told me it was on the black label. I don't know. But anyway, from December of 1959, going out to Frank and Jerry Gingaro, happy anniversary. The Bonnievilles on Munich with Zoo Zoo. Here you go, Frank and Jerry, for you.
Zoo.
Okay, those are the Bonnievilles. The Bonnievilles. My uncle had a Bonneville. Anybody ever have a Bonneville, the car? Anyway, that one there from December 1959 going out to Frank and Jerry Gingaro. Song entitled Zoo Zoo. The flip side, we heard previous week their song Lorraine. That's on the Munich record label. And we wish them a very happy anniversary to celebrate tomorrow, 58 years as at marriage. Let us continue here. 1959, and fill a request for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. This swamp pop musician wasn't swamp pop back in 1959. Who wrote this? A singer, songwriter, and guitarist born in Port Arthur, Texas. His real name, Jean Bourgeois. Did I say that right? All you French guys? Jean Bourgeois is how you pronounce it. Johnny G is bad with my French. Can't speak French. I can understand Italian and some Spanish, but don't ask me to talk it. I can't do it. But you know him as Jivin' Gene. Now, this, I think, is his best-known record that Adrian requested. This first issued on the Gin label, which I think I have. I just didn't have time to look for the Gin release. It's probably not as clean as the Mercury one, because Mercury picked it up, and it became his first release on the Mercury label. It's a song he wrote together with Huey Moe, and this charted number 89 on Billboard, but this was a number one record on KPAC in Port Arthur, Texas, from July 59, going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. Jivin' Gene and the Jokers on Mercury with Breaking Up is Hard to Do. Here you go, Adrian, for you, Jivin' Gene.
Breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up is sad and blue. Making up is the thing to do. Don't you know what I say is true? Like I told you once before, this fussing and fighting there'll be no more. I will make this promise to you, just to prove my love is true. Breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up is sad and blue. Making up is the thing to do. Don't you know what I say is true? Like I told you once before, fussing and fighting, there'll be no more. I will make this promise to you, just to prove my love is true.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. July 1959 release, featured it on the Mercury label, first pressed on Gin Records. Jivin' Gene and the Jokers a song entitled Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. You know, you can play Neil Sedaka. It's not Neil Sedaka's version, for sure. It's Jivin' Gene and the Joker's version. There you go, going out to Adrian. Let us continue here. We are in the 1959 block, and let's fill a request now for James Stone in our YouTube chat room. This group is from the Canarsie section of Brooklyn, okay, and their signature song came out in 1958. Some of you may own it on the Mercury label, but it was first issued on the Amp 3 label, a song called Wishing for Your Love. That was really their signature song. But this is their release they do that came out on the Versailles label. Now, the group included all brothers. They were Fred, Sal, Frankie, and Harry Tamburo. Collectively, they were called the Vox Poppers, okay? The Vox Poppers. What is that? What is a Vox Popper? Okay. I think there's a network called Vox, and I don't know about poppers. But anyway, this features Fred Tamburo on lead from January 59, going out to James Stone in our YouTube chat room. The Vox Poppers with their tune called A Blessing After All. Here you go, James, for you, the Vox Poppers.
The lonely nights, the tears I knew, with each romance that proved untrue. Since I found you, they've turned into a blessing after all. I wondered why with girls I've known my heart could never feel at home. It had to wait for you, oh, a blessing after all.
When I look back at all my love affairing, fate was just preparing me
To be worthy of sharing a love so heavenly. I count my blessings every day, for love at last has come my way. As long as I have you, I'll say a blessing after all.
Okay, there you go. Pretty nice tune there, requested by James Stone, the Vox Poppers. The name of the group, that's Fred Tamburo on lead. That's on Versailles Records from January 59. A Blessing After All is the name of the tune. If you'd like to make a request here on a future Vinyl Treasure show, any of my programs, email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the best way to do it. And if I have the 45, I'll feature it here on the program. Sometimes I can't get into my LPs, although Big Dave Swinger was lucky. I saw that that Murray Hill box set by the Orioles. Somebody requested records off of the Frankie Lyman box set, which I have also. Can't find it, though. It's somewhere. But let us continue here. 1959. Is this the last one from 59 before we get into 1960? And no, I got two more from the 1959 block. But let's fill a request now for Troy Goodall in our YouTube chat room, as he requested The Drifters. This was their 15th release on the Atlantic label. This was their follow-up to their big hit called There Goes My Baby. I'm sure many of you know that tune. Now, both sides of their follow-up, that was recorded July 9th of 1959, released in September of 59. At this time, the group included lead singer Ben E. King, Doc Green Jr., Ellsbury Hobbs, Charlie Thomas, and Johnny Williams. This is with Richard West and the orchestra. This was a hit. This charted number 15 on Billboard, 10 on Cashbox, and number 3 on WHIL, which I think was out of WHIL. Was that out of Philadelphia? I think. WHIL TV. I used to watch the Flyer games on that station, I think. Anyway, September 1959, these are the Benny King and the Drifters for Troy Goodall, and the song is called Dance With Me. This is on the Atlantic label. Here you go, Troy, for you.
Dance with me, dance with me, dance with me, dance with me, dance with me. Oh, hold me closer, closer and closer, much closer, while the music plays. My little darling, won't you dance with me? Oh, hold me tighter, tighter and tighter, much tighter, while the rhythm sways. Put your lips to mine, while the music blends. We're no longer strangers, now we are more than friends. So dance with me closer, closer and closer, and maybe we'll be lovers when the music ends. Closer and closer, and maybe we'll be lovers when the music ends. Darling, won't you please? Oh, darling, won't you please? Oh, darling, won't you please? Oh, yeah.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Troy Goodall, a great sound of Benny King and the Drifters. That is their follow-up to There Goes My Baby, song entitled Dance With Me. That's September 1959 release on the Atlantic record label. The flip side also charted, too. I think it's called It's True Love, True Love. I think that's the flip, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. I think it was, Shirley. Yeah, if you cry, true love, that charted also, I think. Well, you know, back at that time, the Drifters were so big, both sides of their records would chart. They did. But let us continue here. And, this show, much different than the Saturday night show. My Saturday night show starts with the early 1950s, and we go through 1957 or so. We pick it up on Sunday, so the music completely different from when you heard those early sides on last night's show. So you see, and that's part of what I try to portray here. For those of you that have never heard this music. I have a lot of my base that have grown up with this music in one way or the other, either heard it themselves on the radio, or they had older brothers and sisters that would play, or their parents play the records, so they are familiar with them. But I play some obscurities here on this program. Of course, Johnny G is a big-time collector of the records, so I like to mix it in with some hits and some things that are familiar with many of the listeners. So I thought that was good to play that record, because I know many of you know that tune. But anyway, let us continue. Now, you might not know this tune up next, but you may know the lead singer of this group. And this is a request for Paul in Co-host. I just played this group yesterday, their debut single for Gordy Freeman on the Savoy label, We Could Find Happiness. And the lead singer of the group, his name was Ray Pollard. He was the lead singer of the Wanderers. They would sign with Cub Records in, I think, 1958. And this is their third of 10 on the Cub record label. And again, this released in January of 1959, going out to Paul in Co-host. The Wanderers with their tune, it's one word, it's called Please. And this is going out to Paul, Please, on the Cub label. Here you go, Paul, for you, The Wanderers.
Ear to my pleas, lend a ray of cheer to my pleas. Tell me that you love me too. Oh, please, let me hold you tight in my but you'll find I possess a one-track mind. Oh, please.
Okay, January 1959, there by request for Paul from Co-host. That is classic Ray Pollard there. Classic Ray Pollard and the Wanderers, their third release on the Cub record label. That is a subsidiary of MGM Records. Song entitled Please. Please subscribe to Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show. I needed 20 more, not two, Tony. I needed 20. You got to look at that at 44980 is what I had before I started the show this evening. Let us continue here. Let's move into 1960 now with a request. Actually, this song requested by someone by the name of Gamboa. I think in our either in the chat room or on my YouTube wall. And also David Vilma. This was on your list today. You requested this too. This group from San Pedro, California. They formed while they were attending high school. They were managed by Chuck Marklis. okay, who was also managing at the time the Galahads. And this is on Larry Nelson's Night Owl label. And this is actually a cover tune that they do. This was first done back in 1956 by the Moonglows on the Chess record label. But this one released in November of 1960. The group is called The Chants. Chants, The Chants on Night Owl. It features Arthur Lee Sprewell on lead for Gamboa and David Vilma. Here are The Chants with their rendition of the tune When I'm With You. Here you go, The Chants.
What makes my heart turn upside down and my head goes spinning, spinning, round and round? It only happens when I'm with you. And as the tears fall from my eyes and I realize it only happens when I'm with you. As time rolls by, I tell myself that I am living in a wonderland that I just can't seem to understand. And as the tears falls from my eyes and never realize it only happens when I'm with you. Oh yes, it only happens when I'm with you.
Cover tunes here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go. The great sound there. Those are The Chants, November 1960 release. That's on Night Owl Records. And the first press for you collectors out there, that's the red label, Night Owl. When I'm With You, that is the Moonglows tune, originally done back in 1956 on the Chess record label. Arthur Lee Sprewell, the lead singer on that, going out to Gamboa and also David Vilma. We continue here, and we are in the 1960 group. Now, this is a request. Who requested this one here? Davy Hecht in Vermont. Okay, Davy Hecht, this is for you. Now, this group initially recorded as the Jayhawks, okay, on Flash Records and Aladdin Records back in the 1956 or 57, I think, and they would change their name to the Vibes in 1958, and then they would change their name one more time to the Vibrations. And this release here that Davey requested, first issued on a label called Bet, B-E-T Records. It would get picked up by Leonard Chess's Checker record label. They would have 13 releases on the label. This was their first, okay, tune written by Buddy DeSilva and Lou Brown and Ray Henderson. And this features Richard Owens on lead, and this did chart too. Did not do well on the Billboard charts, a number 110 on the Bubbling Under charts, but this was a number 5 record on WGES. If you were listening in Chicago, Illinois, from May of 1960, let's give a listen to the Vibrations on Checker for Davy Hecht. The song is called So Blue. Here you go, Davy, for you, the Vibrations. Okay, there you go. Well, listen, you know, the AI recognized that tune. They came out right now, and I've been 2 hours and 16 minutes into the program, and they recognized that tune there, so they came out there. Which says, heads up, we've detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked if you do not remove that song. Well, I'm not removing that song. I'm not doing it. But there you go. That's a great tune there by request for Davy Hecht, The Vibrations from May 1960. That's their first release on the Checker label. That's Richard Owens on lead. So Blue is the name of the tune. Of course, they also had other releases on RV Records and Oak. Later on the Soul Show, you'll hear, I think I played one for Frank on Wednesday by The Vibrations on the OK record label. Let us continue here in 1960. Let's fill a request for Bill Olb in New Jersey. Bill Olb will be my in-studio guest this coming Thursday. So you got to tune in to Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was doing that show daily here. I was playing 78s there for a while. Then I did the Relic Countdown should I get back to that Relic Countdown, 1956? I think I was doing it. And I was playing 78s there for a while. Then I couldn't do it. I was too late. I was like an hour late. It was just too much for me to do to prepare the way that Johnny G needs to prepare for this show. But anyway, I leave that show open for guests that will be coming here in the future, okay? And Bill Olb will be here this coming Thursday. Special guest Bill Olb in my studio presenting his original album-only tracks of 1960s artists, okay, including some bonus features. Now, this will take place Thursday, the 27th of August from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only available here on YouTube. Of course, it will be archived. Those of you that are working that won't be able to tune in, it will be archived. And these 1960 artists include primarily vocal groups, but there will be some other single artists also. And many of those singers had hits that you would recognize on 45 RPM, but not these LP cuts. So they're going to be unknown tunes to you, or maybe alternate takes of certain tunes, possibly, on their on these LPs. Of course, the LPs are from the collection of Bill Old and Gordy Freeman, and we will be playing it on these. Somebody making comments about these Audio-Technica turntables. I had Newmarks before this. Okay, I had two Newmark turntables, but I never would put the cover on them. I put the covers on these. So, and they lasted me since 2005. But I've had these turntables now for a while. It's been at least 6 or 7 years, I think I've had these turntables. And it's really the only 3-speed turntable you get direct drive. And see the shell heads, my shells where the needles are, which are Autophon. I use these Autophon needles here. I get them from KAB Electronics. It gives me a good price when I buy in quantity. So the 78 needles are expensive, though. The 45s, the monos are okay. But he wired my shell heads with copper wire. Okay, so you get kind of like a cool mono sound from it. And so when I play stereo records on here, it's not truly going to be stereo. So you're really hearing everything in mono. But these turntables, I guess, when I bought the Newmarks, they told me these are really durables. All the DJs, they thought I was scratching records. I said, I'm not scratching records. I'm playing records. I don't want to scratch my records. And I'm not going to back cue them either, okay, for the cue burns, although you'll hear them on some of the records. But anyway, Bill will be here, okay, and I'll be showing you all the LPs and the covers and queuing up the records and queuing up the LPs that I had to practice. Okay, so mark your calendars for August 27th. Bill O will be my in-studio guest, and he has also other specials that'll be here, and plus I'm going to have other artists, how about other guests come here to the program, so stay tuned for that. But this is a request for Bill Olb, and nobody plays this B-side of this record, and everybody knows the A-side of this 45, okay? And I'm sure all of you know Rosie and the Originals, okay? Rosie and the Originals had a big hit with a song called Angel Baby. I'm a little scared to play that here tonight because the copyright police came out on this tune. But, of course, her name really Rosie Hamlin, and she was originally from, is it Calumet Falls, Oregon, those of you from that area, but grew up in Alaska. But she would eventually move to San Diego, California, where at 15 she recorded her biggest hit, Angel Baby, released in November of 1960. Came out on Sid Talmadge's Highland label out of L.A. But Bill requested the B-side of the 45, and it's, even though it says Rosie and the Originals, it's not Rosie on lead. It's someone by the name of Bluford Wade. He is doing the vocals. Bluford Wade is on doing the vocals, and this was her first of 3, although the other 2 were released much later after she left to go to Brunswick Records. But this side, both sides of the record, written by David Ponce. I had a lot of information on this group, but it's not here. From November of 1960, B-sides here by request for Bill Obe, Rosie and the Originals. The song is called Give Me Love, and this is with Bluford Wade on lead. Here you go, Bill, for you.
Got to beg a little. Got to hold me, baby. Hold me with all of your might. You gotta kiss me, pretty mama. Kiss me and treat me right. You got to hold me every morning. Hold me every night. Hold me, pretty baby, and squeeze. Got to love me, pretty mama. That's the way you gotta give me some love. I said, baby, I'm all alone, so tired. Been got to steal a little. You got to beg a little. You got to borrow a little. You got to hold me, baby, oh so tight. You got to treat me right. That's the way you do, darling, when you're giving me love. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Begging, baby, stealing, baby. Oh, hold me close, hold me tight, hold me, baby. Make everything all right, all right.
Okay, B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go. That is Rosie. It says Rosie in the originals. It really is not Rosie in the well, it's the band for sure. And the same sax guy with the off-key sax. You know he's off-key on Angel Baby too. But listen, so off-key it's good. Okay, it's like some of those B horror movies. They're so bad they are good. But that is a Bluford Wade singing lead there. November 1960, the B-side to Angel Baby, song entitled Give Me Love. That's on Highland Records. And that one there going out to listener Bill Olb. I don't know the extended version. I know the flip side closes with the extended version. I didn't compare this to the yellow copy reissues and whatnot. And I think the red ones are reissues also, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a true first. The one, I'll show it to you again. This print is the true first. Let us continue here in 1960 and fill a request for King of R&B, as this group got together as students at West Philadelphia High School, and they were led by vocalist John Kelly. They had their debut single back in 1954 on Thomas Robinson's Atlas label, and they were known as the Revels Quartet on that release. They would become just the Revels when they recorded for, I think it was Bernie Lowe's Teen and Sound labels, and also a release on the Chess labels, probably leased to Chess Records. Then in 1959, they signed with Hal Norton and William Goldstein's Norgold label to have 4 releases on the label. Now, Dick Clark, so instrumental with helping them have their biggest hit, okay, their first release on the Norgold label. You may know it, Dark Ride Dracula, I know you know it. It was called Dead Man's Stroll, and they were forced to change that name to Midnight Stroll. But King of R&B requested their 4th release on the Norgold label, which is their hardest one to find. Again, it features John Kelly on lead from 1960 by request for King of R&B. Let's give a listen to the Revels on Norgold. It's called Gates of Heaven. Here you go, King of R&B, for you, the Revels.
Yours the first love I've known. Oh, this I hope to be true. And I'm within the gates of heaven whenever I'm with you. I'm at peace in your arms. Ecstasy in your kiss. when we're close like this. A good book promise the kingdom, and it has all come true. I believe in heaven, 'cause it gave me you. I will cherish your love. Faithfully every day, and I'm within the gates of heaven. There I want to stay.
Okay, sounds of 1960 here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to a king of R&B. Those are the Revels, and that's their hardest record to get on the Norgol label. And that one there features John Kelly on lead. 1960 release, the Revels with Gates of Heaven is the name of the tune. We got one more from the year 1960, and it's a request for Jack Saperstein. Thank you, Jack, for clarifying the side you wanted today. What other disc jockey would call you up and ask you what side you want on to play on his show? Who would do that? Me. I would do that. As we stay in Philadelphia now, and this is on Larry Van Dyke's Van Dyke label, DYKE, Van Dyke Records. And this group is called the Globe Lighters. And they don't have that, they have a number of, well, they don't have that many releases. They have a release on the Guidon label and also on Philtown. But this one's on Van Dyke. And this is their, I guess we'll say their debut single, a tune written by the label owner and Randall Pierce. And I thought possibly, I was kind of doing some research on this, if Randall Pierce was a member of this group. But he definitely was from North Philadelphia, and they didn't have any information, so maybe he is a member of this group. From early 1960, going out to Jack Saperstein in New Jersey. Here are the Globe Lighters with If I Were a King. Here you go, Jack, for you, the Globe Lighters.
If I were a king, I'd give you my crown. If I were a duke, you could have all I own. But I am what I am. That's the way it's gonna be. So come on, pretty baby.
Okay, going out to a listener, Jack Saperstein in New Jersey. He had that 45 from early 1960. It's on the Van Dyke label. Those are the Globe Lighters. Globe Lighters with If I Were a King. Maybe Johnny G is the king of a group harmony podcasting. Let's put it that way. Anyway, let us continue. Let's move into 1961. Let's fill a request now for Phil Agtuka in our YouTube chat room. And interestingly enough, Phil is singing on this record because Phil, in my chat room, was a member of the group that backed up this gal. He was a member of the Imaginations. Okay, Imaginations that recorded for the Music Makers label. They're backing up this gal by the name of Darlene Day, but that is a made-up name. Her real name was Lena Abruzzo. Lena Abruzzo, and I'm sure she probably was in your high school class, Phil. I'm sure she was, and it's very you guys got great harmony backing her up. And this was her only release. Came out on the Music Makers label. This is from June of 1961, and it's requested by one of the members of the Imaginations who tunes into the Vinyl Treasure Show. I'm honored to have you listen in, Phil. I am. June 1961, Darlene Day and the uncredited Imaginations with I Love You So. Here you go, Phil, for you, Darlene Day.
You are my heaven and my desire. You always set my heart on fire.
You are my heaven and my desire. You always set my heart on fire. You're my dream, only dream. Oh, I love you so. When I need you, you are around. You are the love my life has found. You're my thrill, my only thrill. Oh, I love you so. Heavenly angel on earth, without you, life has no worth. Oh, darling, can you see that our love will last for all eternity? You are my life, I can't deny. Our love will grow as high as the sky. You're my love, my only love. Oh, I love you so.
Okay, there you go. We fill a request there for Phil Agtuka in our YouTube chat room. June 1961 release there for Darlene Day, a.k.a. Lena Abruzzo, and being backed up by the uncredited Imaginations that Phil was a first tenor for the group. That's on the Music Makers label. I Love You So is the name of the tune. And speaking of Phil, I featured, well, actually it was his birthday, and we gave birthday wishes out to Phil, and I played his record, which was on the, it was released on a 45, but it never came out on a 45, and somehow Harvey, what was his name? Harvey Mandel put it out on the Harvey label, and it plays horrible, okay? It plays horrible for some reason. So anyway, I was surprised to get an LP in the mail. Thank you, Phil, for this. There is an LP of all their tracks, okay? This was put out by an Eddie Grice concept and reproduction and a Don Folletti endeavor. Don Folletti, one of your endeavors of many. And this is the Imaginations LP. And anyway, so has everything that the Imaginations did and unreleased track too. So what I'm going to do is I told Phil that I was going to replay the Imaginations tune that he did lead on. And it said, because the label does him wrong. The label says Mancuso, Frank Mancuso is the lead singer. He is not. And they corrected here on the LP too. So if you get the LP, you'll see the liner notes there of it. So I want to thank you, Phil, for this. Okay? Much appreciated. So we're going to send this one out to Phil. Okay, these are the Imaginations, an unreleased track. I think you recorded this for Music Makers at the time. And this came out, or it was recorded in March of 1961. I got the date from the LP too, so that's pretty cool. March 9th, I think, of 1961. So these are the Imaginations. The song is called Mystery of You, and it features Phil Agtuka on lead. So I'm playing it again for you, Phil. Everybody enjoy this tune. It's a great tune. Here you go, the Imaginations with Mystery of You. Here you go.
Your friend said you'd come back to me this year.
And you're still not here. So year is over and you're still not here. I will search for you, darling, through each year. I love you so, and I never will let you go. Never let you go. I'll search for you, darling, and I will never give up to you inside. I love you so, and I never will let you go. Never let you go. Oh, you gone away and let me tear. I will still search and wait for you to return to me, dear. For I love you so. I'll search for you, darling, and I will never give up to you inside. For I love you so, and I never will let you go.
Okay, sounding so good on that LP, that relic. It says Medieval Records is the on the label there. But there you go. That's Phil Agtuka and the Imaginations, a song he wrote from March of 1961. Mystery of You is the name of the tune. I had to play it again because it sounds so much better off of the LP. And I suggest you search for that LP. So you are, there you go, Phil. Glad to play your record here on the program. And next week we're going to play Nick Sudano's record. It is a collector record. Nick Sudano, the lead singer of Nick and the Knacks, on the Barry record label. And just to think, Nick was giving those records out at the dances for free. And he couldn't find a copy when he went back to his hometown in Long Island. He couldn't find any copies of the record. Interesting. As we continue here on a Sunday evening, as we play a Flipside request for L.A. Arch. Great to hear your voice today, L.A. Arch. I'm glad everything went well. We're praying for you. We are. And last week, Arch requested this group from Long Island. They were known as the Chants, different from the Chants we heard earlier out on the Night Owl label. They were out on the West Coast. These guys were from Long Island, and last week we played the A side of the 45. It was called Dick Tracy. Okay, so Arch requested The Flip. Okay, the group members were Pete Annell, Bobby Butts, Mickey Lee Lane, and John Lynn, and the lead singer on this, Michael DeVivo. This one on the Verve record label, October 1961, going out to L.A. Arch. Here are the Chants with Choo Choo. Here you go, Arch, for you, the Chants.
All aboard! Everybody do the choo-choo! Well, when you hear that whistle blow, it's choo-choo time, come on, let's go. Well, girls in front, boys in back, now you're on the right track, let's choo-choo, full speed ahead. Well, come on now, let's pick up speed. Well, shovel coal, that's what we need. Now stop, but keep in time. Now start moving down the line. Let's choo-choo, full speed ahead. Well, watch that turn up, get out the way. The choo-choo's coming when I say hey, hey, hey. Come on, up speed. Well, shovel coal, that's what we need. But keep in time, now start moving down the line. Let's choo-choo, full speed ahead. Come on, baby, let's choo-choo. Everybody's gonna get on that line now. Come on, honey, we're gonna choo-choo, baby. Step up there now, you're looking good, baby, you're looking good.
Johnny G really messing up tonight. A big time mess up. But anyway, so, I forgot my hat. You want to see my bald head. Johnny G messing up here. I screwed up, folks. First of all, let me announce this record. Okay, these were we just heard the Chants. Okay, the Chants from October 61 for L.A. Arch on Verve. Now, I messed up, folks. I put the wrong side on. I heard we played Mystery of You. That's not his song. Okay, the song is Never Let... Wait, what did I play? I didn't play side A. I played Never Let You Go, right? That's what I did. I'm sorry, Joe. Please tell Phil my apologies. I messed up. This is the side here. Mystery of You. I played who did, that was Frank on lead? think that was Frank on lead, not Phil. Phil is on lead on this side. I gotta redo it here. Let's go back here. Okay, March 61. I played the wrong side. The side I played was actually not a bad record either. I played Never Let You Go. That was take 5, side B. I didn't play side A. Hey You is the first one, then Mystery of You, which Phil wrote, and Phil is doing lead on this side. I apologize, Phil, for that. Johnny G all excited to play LPs here. But anyway, so let's play it for... Thank you, Joe, for that correction, please. Okay, so here we go. This is the right side, Mystery of You. And it features Phil Agtuka on lead, and he wrote this tune. These are the Imaginations from March 61. Here you go.
Papas, was, papas, was, papas,
Could it be that twinkle, twinkle in your eyes, sent from all those shining stars, ones up in the sky? Oh darling, what is the mystery of you?
papas,
Could it be the way you talk to me, that reminds me that you'll always be the only girl for me? Oh darling, what is the mystery of you? Mystery of you. I've been a fool, dear, to think that I could find the one little secret that'll make you say you're mine. Though I'm only 17 and you're one less than me, try to find that mystery. Could it be the way you talk to me, that reminds me that you'll always be the only girl for me? Oh darling, what is the mystery of you?
papas,
Okay, that is the right side. I got that one right. Got it right second time around. Got to hear two songs by the by the Imaginations, but that is the correct side. That is Phil Agtuka on lead. Wrote that song. Mystery of You is the name of the tune. That recorded, I think, for Music Makers Records, and recorded March 9th of 1961. Sorry I messed that up, folks. Johnny G doing a lot tonight. Let us continue here. This is the Collector Corner record of the night, okay, from June of 1961. This is out of Hollywood, California. Very rare record. You may have the bootlegs on this. You got to be very careful about it, because there is if you have this record and you want to know if you have the original, you can email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. So you got to be careful. The group is called The Pearls, okay, and this is on a label called Amber Records, which is out of Hollywood, California. And this is from June 61. That's it. Got nothing else on this group. And the song is called It Must Be Love. These are The Pearls, the Collector Corner record of the night, or one of them. Here you go. The Pearls on Amber. It Must Be Love.
It must be love. Oh, I know it's gotta be love. It it can't be nothing but baby, that's why I'm in love with you. Oh, you. Oh, I'm in love with you. It must be love. Early in the morning you give me yes, and without any warning you gave me baby, that's why I'm in love with you. Oh, I mean you, just you.
Baby, it must be love. For I gave you my heart, my love, my caress. And that could only lead to one thing. Matrimony. So it must be love, sweetheart. It must be love.
Yes, I know it's got to be love. Don't tell me a lie, I know it. You and I can get by with just a love. Baby, that's why I'm in love with you.
Okay, there you go. That is the collector corner record of the night there. Those are the Pearls from June of 1961 on Amber Records. It Must Be Love is the name of the tune. It must be love, Johnny G, with this music. Although tonight I'm messing up, folks. I apologize. Let us continue here. We are in 1961. Let's play some blues here before the end of the night. And a request for listener Carl Jones is in our YouTube chat room. This artist from Richland, Massachusetts. His real name is Elmore Brooks, but he had so many releases through the years on various labels, and this one here is on Bobby Robinson's Fire record label out of New York City. A song he wrote. His name is Elmore James. Elmore James from December 61, going out to Carl Jones. The song is called Look on Yonder Wall. Here you go, Carl, for you, Elmore James. Okay, we got the blues here on a Sunday evening. You know, if you want to request, I have lots of blues 45s in the collection because, you know, I run the labels. So I'm going to have sometimes, Carl, you requested one I did not have. Some of the early sides. Amy sends me some early sides like 1951, 1952. Those are hard records to find on like the Flair label and on early Cobras and whatnot. They're hard. Not that listen, if I found those things, I would, I mean, if they were reasonably priced, I would definitely buy the records, you know, in the, you know, 300 or 400 bucks. I would pay for the blues 45s, but I collect this Fire label, so there's some cool blues by him, Elmore James there. This one from December 1967 on Fire Records, Bobby Robinson's Fire label. Look on Yonder Wall is the name of the tune. Let us continue now, and we fill a request for listener Paul Michelle. This group hails from Bergenfield, New Jersey, and they would have just one release on George Goldner's Gold Disc record label. This tune co-written by Phil Spector, who I think liked what he heard from this group. And the lead singer on this, his name is Louis Bacardi. The other members of the group were Jeff Brenny, first tenor, Rick Scarofani, second tenor, Eddie Bryan, baritone, Dennis Buckley, bass, and Ronnie Nagel, guitar. Okay. From May of 1961 for Paul Michelle. This is a B-side as done by the Duquesnes. The A-side is their cover of the Louis Lyman and the Teen Chords tune, I'm So Happy. But this is the B-side, the Duquesnes on Gold Disc. It's called Little Did I Know. This is going out to Paul Michelle. Here you go, Paul, for you. Nice ballad there by request for listener Paul Michelle, and those are the Duquesnes there, and that is with Louis Biscardi, the lead singer on there, May 1961, Little Did I Know, on George Goldner's Gold Disc record label. Phil Spector involvement there. Phil Spector was also involved with this next singer, if you're familiar with a song by Curtis Lee called Pretty Little Angel Eyes. Okay, it was Phil Spector and this artist that wrote that tune, and this is a solo effort by that singer. This artist from Charlottesville, Virginia. His real name, Sidney Thomas Boyce, okay, known as Tommy Boyce. You may know him from Tommy Boyce. Is it Boyce and Hart? Tommy Boyce and, what's his name? Roger Hart? What is, Charlene, you don't have it here. Not good. Boyce and Hart. Okay. Bobby Hart. Thank you. There they are. Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart fame. But that was in the 60s. He started recording back in 1961. Sorry, folks. This one is from December of 1961. And this is a song he wrote. Okay. This is produced and arranged by Ray Ellis. This was his first on RCA, and this is by request for Record Ralph. I couldn't find your other request, Ralph, so I had to go back to an old request, and this was on the page. So I said I found it. December 1961, Tommy Boyce on RCA. It's called Along Came Linda. Here you go, Record Ralph, for you.
I said along came Linda, made all my dreams come true. I said along came Linda, made all my dreams come true. Oh yeah, I said along came Linda, made all my dreams come true.
Okay, there you go. That's early Tommy Boyce by request for Record Ralph in Syracuse. That's his first release for the RCA record label. It's got a few. So it was like, please be filed, and it was there. December 61, Along Came Linda. That's a tune he wrote, of course. Some even called him the Fifth Monkey. If you remember, Barbara likes the Monkees. I said, Barbara, I'm not playing the Monkees on my show. I'm not doing it. But he was born September 29th of 1939, but he died in a sad thing. Well, the song is called Along Came Linda, and supposedly he committed suicide in 1994 due to a continuing brain, what does that say, ailment, Charlene? Did it say what the ailment was for that because I knew he passed away, but I didn't know it was because of suicide. That I did not, but that is very sad. A very talented man there, writer and producer. Again, Mr. Tommy Boyce. Let us continue here. In 1961, let's go out to California and fill a request for Mike Peretta. Mike Peretta requested this 45. Not an easy one to find either, by the way. This side never gets played. It's usually the flip side, which is with a vocal group, I think. I don't know if there's a group on this side, but this is on Al Kavlin's Loot label, Loot Records, some cool records on this Loot label out of LA, California. And her name is Emmy Lou on the 45, but her real name is Emily Parker. Okay, and she wrote this tune. This is produced by Ron Barrett from August of 61 for Mike Peretta. Emmy Lou, it's called I Wanna Know. Here you go, Mike, for you, Emmy Lou.
My mind tells me I love you. My heart feels that it's real. Tell me, darling, what is this I feel? I wanna know. Do you love me? Tell me that you love me. Tell me true. Give me an answer, darling. My love meant for you. I wanna know. Do you love me?
Okay, well, they like that one there in the YouTube chat room, and that one there going out to Mike Peretta in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Emmy Lou. Her real name is Emily Parker, and she's being backed up by a vocal group on that side. I didn't think she was singing there on the flip side, the ballad side, but that's a cool side also. August 61 on Loot Records, I Wanna Know. Johnny G wants to know if you're digging on the tunes here, so you can email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. I like to communicate with all my listeners, and also give me a thumbs up if you like what you're hearing. This is our third show of the week. I'll have 4 shows next week, maybe 5 if I get to 5,000 subscribers. We're going to have a celebration for that. I don't know what. Maybe my mother will make a cake, and I'll bring it up here, and I'll eat it for you in front of, you can have the visual of me eating my cake. Although she's going to make me a cake for my birthday, she always does. And I like the 7-minute frosting, devil's food cake with 7-minute frosting made in a double broiler. That's what they do, I think. Anyway, let us continue here. 1961. Let's go to Odessa, Texas now and fill a request for Wayne Pigna. This group formed in 1959 by Virgil Johnson. He was a teacher, a high school teacher. He was discovered by Roy Orbison, and who was instrumental with him signing with Monument Records. And, of course, he was a teacher at Shear Junior High School and recruited 4 of his students to be his, who loved to sing, to be his background singers, believe it or not. And this was one of the tunes. I think this group's, let me see, this is their, wait a minute. This is the group's biggest hit. Sorry, folks, I'm laughing. Number 26 on Billboard, number 13 on WMGM here in New York. And it features Virgil Johnson on lead from April 61, going out to Wayne Pigna. Here are the Velvets with Tonight, parentheses, Could Be the Night. Here you go, Mike, Wayne, for you, the Velvets. Johnny G messing up.
Tonight, do-wop, do-wop, could be the night to say, darling, I do. And tonight could be the night to get that ring around her finger. Oh, my darling, hold me tight. And tonight just could be the night. Yeah. Tonight could be the night to fall in love with someone like you. Oh, my darling, hold me tight. And tonight just could be the night. Yeah. Tonight could be the night to get that ring around her finger. Oh, my darling, hold me tight. For tonight is the
Okay, they like that tune there in the YouTube chat room. That is Virgil Johnson and the Velvets from April 1961. Their second release for the Monument record label. Tonight, parentheses, could be the night. It did not bring the copyright police out, which I thought it would. April 61 going out to Wayne Pigna. Let us move into 1962 now. Remember, I told you that I had another reproduction. Well, this is it. It looks like it's a nice repro because it looks real. This is one of my top wants. So if anybody's got this record on original, not reproduction, I am interested in it. It's one of my top 3 wants that I really like this record. Had a chance to buy it, but somebody beat me out of it. Because I would have bought it. But anyway, this is a request for Larry Neal. Larry, how did you find out about this record? Because this is one of my top wants, and you have the same copy I have. A bootleg, okay? And this is this record associated with George Mottola, okay? And it's rare if you have the original. And the group is from Jefferson High School in Los Angeles, California. And the lead singer here, her name is Ceressa. I think that's how you say it. Cerressa. And she's singing here along with her brother and cousin. This was recorded at Mottola's studio, a tune written by Kent Harris from 1962 by request for Larry Neal in our YouTube chat, and one of my most desired records that I need. Here are the Cezannes on Marquee Records, and the song is called Pardon Me. Here you go, Larry, for you. A suggestion by Larry Neal. Here we go.
Yes, dear, we're all alone now. I finally got away from her, and now I can tell you, I love you, dear. And also,
Pardon me for interrupting a love scene that should have been mine. Please excuse the way I intruded. I can't believe it's over this time. Pardon me for interrupting a love scene that we used to share. Please excuse the way I intruded. I can't believe you don't care. I thought that you only fooled me when you said that we were through. I never thought I'd find you holding somebody new. Pardon me for interrupting a love scene that never should be. Please excuse the way I intruded. I never thought you'd ever do this to me.
darling, please come back. I love you, dear. I didn't mean what I said. I was only kidding with you, dear. I love you. Please, listen to me.
Okay, there you go. That one there suggested by Larry Neal in our YouTube chat room. That is Ceressa. I think that's how you say her name. Ceressa on lead there with the Cezannes, 1962. Marquee Records out of Los Angeles, California. Pardon Me is the name of the tune. Pardon me if Johnny G is messing up here tonight, folks, but I apologize for all my mess-ups. But let us continue here in 1962 and fill a request for Mike Sape. Wants to send this one out to Rob Balboni and Lenny G. If you're tuned in, Lenny, we miss you in the chat room here. We go back to Philadelphia, and this singer, his real name, Billy Trombata, and this came out on, is that his label, Charlene? This is his label? Yeah, I guess. His last name is Trombata, so this is on the Taba label, so that makes some sense. Okay, and the uncredited group, well, his name here on the label here is Billy Lane, and this is not an easy record to find either. Greg sold me this 45. The uncredited group is Rick and the Masters. They're backing him up on this, who are really Tony Trombata, Billy's brother, Frank Condo, first tenor, Mickey Silenzio, second tenor, Richie Finezzo, baritone. And this one from 1962, requested by Mike Sape for Lenny G and Rob B. Billy Lane with Beginner in Love. This is on the Taba label. Here you go, Mike, for you.
Take my
so humble on this doorstep to paradise. Take my hand and don't let me stumble. I'm a beginner in love. That wonderful feeling, ageless as sin, that lovers often speak about. I feel for the first time deep down within. It's love, yes it's love, and it makes me wanna shout. My eager heart beats just like a hammer. It keeps pounding with new delight. You gave life that's filled with new glamour to this beginner in love. I'm a beginner in love. I'm a beginner in love. My eager heart beats just like a hammer. It keeps pounding with new delight. You gave life that's filled with new glamour to this beginner in love. To this beginner in love.
Okay, that's a rare 45, folks. It's going to be hard to find that record if you're looking for. I don't even know if that. I think it was booted. I guess it would be. Some of these records are just impossible to find. I don't have that Cezanne's record, but that's an original. Billy Lane and the uncredited Rick and the Masters backing him up there, 1962 on Taba Records. By request from Mike Sape, sending it out to Rob Balboni and Lenny G. Beginner in Love is the name of the tune. We have some new beginners of collectors here that tune into the program. I hope you new listeners that are not familiar with this music are becoming or liking this. It's like a different. It's kind of like a breath of fresh air when compared to the music of today. And again, if you listen to my Saturday show, you can see how the music changed from 1950 to where we are here in such a small in 10 years, okay, 11 years, how it changed, okay? And we are in the 1962 block, and this was a bonus track that I added. I think it was a couple weeks ago. I featured this group out of Philadelphia for Dennis G. They were known as the Corvells, and then they recorded for ABC Paramount Records. I played the up-tempo side. It was called Take My Love. It featured Billy Vaughn on lead. Of course, Billy Vaughn would go on to change his name because he didn't want to be associated with the orchestra leader, Billy Vaughn. So he changed his name to Billy Abbott, of course, and recorded with a group called the Jewels. You may be familiar with a song called Groovy Baby from 1963 on Parkway Records. But he's the lead singer of this group from April 1962. Let's flip over Take My Love and give a listen to the Corvells on ABC Paramount. Do we have any gals in the chat room or listening that are named Daisy? Because this record is for you. The Corvells with Daisy. This is a bonus track. Here you go. The Corvells.
Girl,
Okay, there you go. That is a bonus track there by the Corvells. That is the flip side, is a cool up-tempo record, you know, with the stomping with the feet. I think I played that. Gary, you might have mentioned that. Daisy is the name of the tune, April 1962. That is really Billy Vaughn on lead, but he would change his name to Billy Abbott. It's on ABC Paramount Records. 3:45s to go before we sign off here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's stay in Philadelphia now. Fill a request for Bob Cruz in Maryland. Bob Cruz, you had this on the Soul Show, and I think this fits better on this show for some reason, and both sides of this 45 are excellent in my opinion, and this is on the Don L record label. Who's the label owner, Charlene, on Don L? You had it on your other write-ups, but anyway, the group is called the Citations. Anybody receive any citations lately? It's been a while for Johnny G. I don't want to jinx myself. Anyway, from March of 1962, okay, it features William L. Lucas Jr. on lead. It's going out to Bob Cruz in Maryland. The Citations on Donnell Records. The song is called It Hurts Me. Here you go, Bob, for you, The Citations.
It hurts me. Hurts me to see you leave. It hurts me to see you grieve. Oh, darling, it hurts me so. Hurts me so. When you say goodbye, it brings the tears into my eyes. Oh, darling, it hurts me so much. Yes, you know that I love you so. Yes, I want you, my darling, so much you'll never know. So please, come on back home into my arms, where you belong. For darling, it hurts me so. Hurts me so.
That's a nice tune there, going out by request for Bob Cruz in Maryland. The group is called The Citations. Citations on Donnell Records. Came out in March of 1962. It Hurts Me is the name of the tune. That's William L. Lucas Jr. on lead. 2 more 45s to go before Johnny G's getting out of here. And we move into 1963 now and fill a request for listener David Fields. This gal, she is originally from Louisville, Kentucky. Her name is Shirley Caddell, Caddell, and she is, let me see, she is not related to the Shirley Caddell that was married to Willie Nelson. So there was somebody married to Willie Nelson by the same name, and recorded for Liberty Records. But this is her only release. Came out on the local Leslie label. There's some great records on the. I don't have a lot of them. I think I have about 3 or 4. Little Pete and the Youngsters is probably the one that many of you may know that one. But this is on Leslie Records, a tune written by Jack Leonard, and a request for listener David Fields, February 1963. This is Shirley Cadell and the Aristocrats on Leslie. It's called The Big Bounce. Here you go, David, for you, Shirley Cadell.
A big bounce, a great big bounce for me. Bounce, 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 bounce. Took a big bounce, a great big bounce for me. Bounce, 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 bounce. You bounce so far, you bounce so high, you left me here to blue. You took a big bounce, a great big bounce for me. Bounce, 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 bounce. Took a big step, a great big step for me. Bounce, 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 bounce. Took a big step, a great big step for me. Bounce, bounce.
Okay, February 1960, I was going to say 53. February 1963 release there by request for David Fields as Shirley Cadell and the Aristocrats. That's on the Leslie label out of Louisville, Kentucky. Song entitled The Big Bounce. There you go. Well, Johnny G about to bounce out of here. That's going to do it for the Vinyl Treasure Show for this Sunday evening. Thank you all for tuning into the program. I hope you enjoyed what you heard. I played a lot of records this week on the 3 shows. Next week there'll be 4 shows, but Bill O will be here on the Thursday. But again, I don't know. When I get up to 5,000 subscribers, probably do a spontaneous thing. I don't know what it's going to be yet, okay, but I'm going to think about it a little bit. So I want to thank everybody for tuning into the program this evening. And again, if you are would like to make a request on a future Vinyl Treasure show, please email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. Other people can instant message me on Facebook. I am John Galindo on Facebook. Also on my YouTube wall. The chat room is not really good because I miss a lot of stuff in the chat room. I don't see it all. Maybe my mother will tell me downstairs when I go. She'll tell me what I missed or what I said wrong. But anyway, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed and really spending the Sunday evening with me. You could have been doing so many other things, but at least if you can watch me on your TV and relax on your sofas and whatnot, that's probably the best thing. Instead of, or on your phone, okay, or on your tablet. And it's a new thing. It's different than just listening to the radio, although some people have me on in the background, and then they'll glance over at the screen and say, what is that record he's talking about? Let me see, do I have that record? But anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And I'll be back on Wednesday evening. That is my soul show, so if you have any requests for that soul show, okay, please email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. I still have a bunch of records that I haven't featured for some of the listeners last week. We got shut down quite early. But anyway, so thank you, Charlene, for your help on this show. And we're going to close the show tonight with a request for listener John Engstrom. Now, this was an interesting record. I did some research on this. Okay, this gal was born January 10th, 1932 in Savannah, Georgia. Her real name was Nancy Johnson, okay, but she would marry a George Washington Lee, okay, and they would relocate to Buffalo, New York. And what would happen is in late 1956, somehow she came to the attention of William Henry Miller, okay, who at the time was A&R man for Mary Halanka's Acme label. And she ended up recording 2 releases on the Acme record label that are pretty good. And then she would remarry again and change her name or she became Nancy Lee Washington. Okay. And there would not be another release until this one, okay, which came out in October of 1963. And let's see, what she did is, there was some article written up in Buffalo about her where she took a cross-country drive to California in May of 1962, and she ended up in Los Angeles, California, and in the fall of 1963, she recorded for this label, Arc Records, which is out of, what is that? I didn't write South right, which is out of Southgate, California. Where's Southgate, California, you Californians tuned into the program? And John requested the A-side to her very last release, okay, and it's a song she wrote. Now, the music is provided by L.A. Jump Blues saxophonist and bandleader James Big Jim Wynn and his orchestra. And I don't know if she overdubbed her voice or there's another gal singing behind her on this, but this is from October 63, our closer for John Engstrom, Nancy Lee, that recorded for Acme. This is on Arc Records. It's called First Date. That's going to do it, folks. Thank you all for tuning into the program. I'll see you on the next Vinyl Treasure Show. If not, everybody have a safe and happy week, and I'll see you next time right here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Just want to say, everybody, so long. Here you go, John, for you, Nancy Lee.
That we say, do you remember how we shared our love as we strolled hand in hand down the path of romance? Do you remember, oh please remember our first day? We made a promise to the starlit night, each other without doubt or fright. I vow to you and you to me for the rest of our life to share all that's right. Do you remember, oh please remember our first day? I love you now, my darling, and I know I always will. You said you loved me then, sweetheart, but do you love me still? If you do, please use your phone. I'm waiting, darling, and I'm so call me darling, and let's make amends. Let us stroll hand in hand.